Are we done yet? Seriously. It seems like a million years since Election Day and Trump's win. And as the Bidens and their fellow commies are packing their few last things, it can't come soon enough. The lies. Best economy ever is what we are apparently being left with. Who knew? The distortions. Most jobs created ever. You mean bounce back from COVID jobs and for immigrants. This humdinger. A very beloved president. He's leaving office with Jimmy Carter level ratings. What Biden and the Dems will be most remembered for is his worsening dementia and the media cover-up of it. For example, take a listen to this brief comment by him over the weekend.
I think I would have beaten Trump, could have beaten Trump, and I think that Kamala could have beaten Trump, would have beaten Trump. It wasn't about... I thought it was important to unify the party. And when the party was worried about whether or not I was going to be able to move, I thought even though I thought I could win again, I thought it was better to unify the party. And it was the greatest honor in my life to be President of the United States, but I didn't want to be one who caused a party that wasn't unified to lose an election. And that's why I stepped aside, but I was confident she could win.
Two things here. First, play back the first remark.
I think I would have beaten Trump, could have beaten Trump, and I think that Kamala could have beaten Trump, would have beaten Trump.
Did anyone tell Joe that while his opportunity to beat Trump never happened, including 2020, that Kamala's swing at the king did happen and she lost? Joe, how can you say Kamala could have won, would have won? She lost. So no, it's not the case that she would have won. She lost. Once again, we see either the dementia or the delusion of the commie Dems on full display. When Notre Dame beats Ohio State next Monday for the college football national title, get that? Yeah, and by the way, see Notre Dame right here. You can see a lot of Notre Dame stuff this week on the show. Would it make sense for OSU head coach Ryan Day to appear before the media and say, we would have won? Well, of course it wouldn't. The entire premise of would have is that the principle that's at work here is that the conditions for knowing never occurred. Well, of course they occurred. They did occur, Joe. That was an actual real-time, real-world result, November 5th. And it's not what you are saying. She would have won. No, she would not have, because she did vote. The whole election happened, and she lost. Also, notice the obvious lie or dementia-driven delusion again that he dropped out to preserve party unity. No, he didn't. He was forced out by Obama, Schumer, Pelosi, and Kamala. They knew, as did all the rest of the party, that he would get trounced by Trump, so they threw him under the bus. The very fact that he claims, falsely, he wanted to preserve party unity belies the underlying truth that the party knew he'd get mauled and the party wanted him gone. His own party lost all belief in him. Every poll showed that he was a goner. This had nothing to do with self-portrayal or being noble or any of that stuff. They threatened to 25th Amendment him, or they gave him the choice to drop out and serve out the rest of the couple of months or whatever of his term eating ice cream on the beach and handing out pardons like candy. Have you seen the animosity between Biden and the rest of the party? It's blatantly evident whenever you see Joe Biden and Kamala Harris within a couple of feet of each other. It's like ice queens on display. Less than a week to go until reality and common sense returns to center stage. Not a moment too soon, thank God.